Welcome, folks. At this point, you've entered your username and you have entered your password, and you are at the entry point to the Math 1650 College Algebra online course being offered by Lakeland Community College. My name is Bill Armstrong. I'll be the professor for this course. Every Sunday at 7 a.m., I will post announcements for the upcoming week, and you can see here the week 1 announcements that I've posted. And you read through the week 1 announcements and the welcome part. You're asked to click on the class handouts link, which is over here, and you're supposed to print out some documents. And I'll do that in a minute, but I just want to highlight the 4 documents that you are asked to print out. The first one is your online orientation folder. And when we look at that in a minute, make sure you read and carefully follow the protocol for sending email. The second one is the course syllabus. The third document you're asked to print out is the academic calendar. As described, it's a day-to-day layout of deadlines for section coverage, when your online homework is due, and the all-important exam dates. And the fourth thing is homework to practice. And the description here is that, in that folder, I'm going to have indicated textbook exercises that you should practice as you go through the course. Scrolling down a little bit, you see the week 1 announcements from Monday, August 26th to Sunday, September 1st. And for this week, you're asked to read the ebook sections and view the videos in the ebook sections for Module 1. And then I list the sections that are covered in Module 1. And then down here, you'll see the homework to practice exercises in Module 1. The numbers that you should do, 1 through 21 odd in section 1.1, for example, and that they would start on the ebook screen, the numbers 1.1-15. At the bottom of each weekly announcement, I will also have any due dates and notes pertaining for the week. So you can see here the first note is the Module 1 homework, the Module 1 online homework assignment. It will be available in the online homework area, which is over here. We'll look at that in a minute. And when it's due, and it's due Sunday, September 1st at 11:55 p.m. So that's an overview of what you will see each Sunday. It'll be posted at 7 a.m. It'll be up for the entire week of the weekly announcements. If you ever wanted to look at announcements, you could always click on this tab here. It says Announcements. But it should appear here for you. It's the entry point of the course. As promised, let's go back and look at information you'll find in the class handouts. So I'm going to click on class handouts, and you'll see the 4 items that you should click on and print. First is the course syllabus. So here's your course syllabus. Make sure you print this out. It has my name, my email address that you will use for anytime you want to get in contact with me. I've also indicated my office location on campus. It's in the B building, 3051, and my office telephone number, 525-7415. I've also included here my weekly office hours if you ever want to come by with a question or just to say hi. And required course materials. You wouldn't be here if you didn't have your My Math Lab access code. The summary notebook, that's only optional. That's why I have it under optional course materials. You most definitely will need a graphing calculator. And then you can see the grading scheme, tests. This, I don't know why you can't read that. That will print out test 1, test 2, test 3. When you print it, you'll be able to read that. But test 1 tells you it covers assigned sections from modules 1 through 4. And then I even reiterate what sections test 1 would cover. Please note when you take a test, you have to show up to the Lakeland Testing Center that you bring an ID, photo ID, pencil, and your graphing calculator. There will be no notes, text, book, formula cards, cheat sheets, etc. Allowed on any of the tests. Please do your tests in pencil, and we'll look at the academic calendar to see deadline dates for the tests. I've also indicated the hours that the testing center at Lakeland is open, and here's some policies that I'll let you read through on your own. Online homework, I'll let you read through that on your own. Point distribution for the class, how your grade will be determined. Again, I'll let you read through that on your own. Assigning course grades, academic misconduct, general course tips. I'll let you read through that. My idea on how to help you best learn the course material. It's a 4-step process, and we'll look at it at the website after we're through with the syllabus. But we'll look at the modules. We'll look at animations and videos that are embedded in your ebook. They're wonderful videos by the author of the book, Kirk Trigstead. After you've gone through a section, if you'd like, you can do the reading assessment homework. But I do encourage you to do the practice exercises. That's item 3 that I've listed for each section. Once you've completed the a module for the week, however many sections are in the mod, that's when you should attempt the online homework. And final thing here, when you enter solutions to Mod 1 or Mod 3 homework, you acknowledge and agree to everything that's in the syllabus. So that's your syllabus. Please print it out and have a copy of it handy at all times. Now, we're still in the class handouts area. Here's your academic calendar that you should print out and have a copy of. It's broken down week by week, the mod that we will be covering, and then the deadline. I have deadlines listed. Mod 1 homework is due Sunday, September 1st at 11:55 p.m. You will also see deadlines to complete tests. So, for example, Monday, September 23rd is the deadline to complete test 1. All deadlines are, well, they're set in stone. Please refrain from asking for an extension. You can see all deadlines are for everything is included in the academic calendar. Finals week, the deadline to complete the final exam is December 10th. When you print this out, you also see a module and section list. I have the modules broken down and what sections are covered. And that is your academic calendar. So let me close that. Here's your orientation. We're still in the class handouts area, folks. Here's your orientation information. So you will click on that. Please click and print out your online orientation. It indicates, some general policies of the course. So it's like, I believe, 2 pages for you. The other thing in your online orientation is the protocol for sending email. Please print this out and follow it. I have a lot of students, folks, and it's really beneficial if I know, who you are and that you are an online class, and specifically which online class that you are in. Try to use your Lakeland email account for all correspondence with me. This is the important part, really important part. Try to start an email with a sentence along the lines of, I am June Johnson and I am a student in your Math 1650 College Algebra online course. That way I don't have to check rosters and try to figure out who you are when you're asking me a question. I greatly appreciate it. Item 4, I do respond to email each day. So if you send me an email, I promise you will receive a response within 24 hours. Chances are sooner than that. I'm usually checking email in the morning, the afternoon, and the evening. I will say that if you do send me a message late at night or on the weekend, you know, you may not get as quick a response from me, but you will get a response within 24 hours. And you know, you can read through the rest of the protocol for sending email. So let's close this document. Make sure you print it out. And if I come up here, see, I can click on Class Handouts to go back to the Class Handouts. And the final thing is your ebook practice exercises. Here's a list of all your homework to practice exercises, telling you what section, what ebook screen it starts on, and the homework problems I think you should try. So you maybe print out a copy of that so you always have it handy. And then here are the answers to those exercises I'm asking you to do. I don't know if you'd want to print this out. It's 33 pages. But at least you'll know where to find the answers to the ebook exercises. So that's everything that you will find in the Class Handouts tab. So let me go back to the home screen again. Again, I see my announcement. That's the entry point. And let's come up here. Let's look at the Online Homework tab. So I'm going to click on Online Homework. This will be, click Continue here. This will be part of your grade. So I'm going to click on the homework. And then here's all the module homework assignments that you will do. Notice Mod 1 homework. It's telling you when it's due over here. So when you're ready, when you've done enough practice, you're ready to do the Module 1 homework or any module homework, you will simply just click on the Mod 1 homework and have at it. I'm not going to click on it because I'm not going to do the homework. That's for you to do. So that's the homework tab. And let's look at the read ebook tab next. So click on Read the ebook. A new window will open up. And what I'd like to show you here is over here is a breakdown of the chapters. So if I just come here and I click on Chapter 1, it's going to, I have to click on the arrow, sorry. It's going to show me the different sections. Let's go to Section 1.1. That's kind of where we begin. So Section 1.1, this is the first, it's called the first screen. You're in Section 1.1 and then -1 that tells you that you're Screen 1 of Section 1.1. And the way you can go through your ebook, you can navigate with these buttons up here. Notice this will take me to the next page. So let me click on the next page, and here I see a listing of the objectives in the section. Click on the next page, and it just looks like a regular textbook, that you will be, reading. So as you read through, let's see, look here. Well, it says here you can watch an interactive video. This icon says interactive video. So I encourage you to look at all, or to check out as you read, all videos or animations as you go through. I'm going to click on this and let's see what this interactive video is.
Which of the following is not a linear equation? Click on the equation which you think is not a linear equation.
Okay, so this is an interactive video, so it's asking you to click on one that you think is not a linear equation. So as you could click on this if you think it is not linear, or this, or this. I'm going to click on this one and let's see what happens.
Very good. This equation is not a linear equation. Now remember, every linear equation can be written of the form ax plus b is equal to 0, where a is non-zero. Now take a look at our variable x. It's underneath the radical sign. Now we could rewrite, instead of the square root of x.
Just going to pause it right now. I hope you notice that in this interactive video, there's a transcription taking place down here. So you can hear what the author is saying, but it's also typing out down here what he is saying. I'm going to go back because this is a feature on your interactive videos. You can always go back to the original one. And let's see what happens if I had selected this as not a linear equation.
This equation actually is a linear equation. Notice that our variable x has a power of 1. Therefore,
I'm going to pause the video again so you can see the difference in an interactive video. You have to do something and then there will be instruction with it. It's a wonderful, wonderful feature. There are these things also called You Try It that you could click on this to try a problem as you're reading along. So I'll wait for this to load, show you what the You Try It looks like. It says, determine whether the given equation is linear or nonlinear. So there's the equation. The equation is, I'm going to say linear. Then I come down here to check my answer. That's nice, I got it right. And then if I want to practice another one, I could practice another one. And let's see what happens now if I say it's nonlinear. It tells me that's not correct. And then it tells me why. So you have those You Try It's embedded throughout. So if I keep clicking through, you would read and, read. You're reading, looking at examples, and you're reading. Here's another You Try It. Okay. Here's a little video. Now, this isn't an interactive video. This is a video on solving linear equations involving fractions. So this video will not allow us to interact with it, but it will provide us with instructions. So let's watch.
in this video, we're going to learn how to solve linear equations involving fractions. Here we have a linear equation. We know that it's linear because our variables all have a power of 1, and they all appear in the numerators. Now, to solve a linear equation involving fractions, the first thing that you have to do is find the lowest common denominator, or the LCD. Now, in this case, the lowest common denominator is 6, because 6 is the smallest number that both 3 and 2 will both divide into. So what we want to do is multiply both sides of our equation by the lowest common denominator of 6. Now let's rewrite using the distributive property. We'll take 6, we'll multiply that by our first.
So that's an example of just a video showing you how to do something. Notice how it differs from an interactive video, but I encourage you to utilize both as you read through a section in your ebook. I think they're wonderful videos. There's also a timer down here telling you it's only 3 minutes in length, but it's a wonderful feature. This is part of how you can really work through and learn the material. I'm going to now jump ahead. See, there's another video, another You Try It. Let's say I wanted to just jump to the homework now. I do not encourage that. I'm just wanting to show you the box up here and how you can, go right to the homework, the practice exercises. So I believe I said the practice exercises started on 1.1-15. So I can just type that in there, hit enter, and these are the exercises that are listed in the practice to homework or homework to practice exercises. I think I asked you to do 1 through 21 odd. So I'd like you to try number 1, and then you could look in the answers that I supplied back in the class handouts to see if you got number 1 correct. Notice also there's, if you wanted to do some You Try It's here, you could, and there's also an interactive video that's probably similar to the one we just saw or that I just demonstrated, if it's not, in fact, the exact same one. So they're embedded in different parts, the You Try It's, the interactive videos, but it's a wonderful way to learn the material. Now I'm going to go back to the home page, and the one other thing I'd like to show you about is the modules. So here's the module tab. I'll click on it. And this shows you that in Chapter 1, that's modules 1, 2, and 3. So actually, if you click on it, you can see modules 1, 2, 3. Click on module 1. Um, they're just a different attack here. You could read and interact with the book. If you click on this, it's going to take you right back to the ebook that I just shown you. Um, here's some reading assessment homework problems and the practice exercises, which I just showed you, the practice exercises. What's important here is that you can see the breakdown. Module 1, then these 3 sections are Module 2, these 3 sections are Module 3. So it's just another reminder of something that you've seen, that you should see in other documents on what the modules are, what comprises each module. So I'll go back to the home page one more time. Some things that you won't have access to control panel. Um, Multimedia library. You can say click on whatever chapter you're in. If you wanted to get specific, section, media type. Do you want to just see animations, the textbook, video, PowerPoint, or do you want to see everything? Um, you could click on that, and this will take you right to the textbook. This breaks out the separate videos that we've already looked at, and there's that one interactive video that I showed you. It's another way to see some of the stuff that's available for you in the text. Personally, I would be using the Read ebook feature quite a bit. So again, here's your home screen. When you come on each day, you will see the announcements. Every Sunday morning will be the next week announcement. So on Sunday, September 8th, you will see the week 2 announcements up here. So that's pretty much it. That's a quick overview of how to proceed and learn with the materials here by Kirk Trigstead for this online college algebra class. I hope you found this introductory tutorial beneficial. And if you ever have questions, feel free to either stop by my office, shoot me an email, and good luck. Thanks for watching.